one, teach one.
Walk in the room, to leave with the that in my body when I ain't the same guy when I was 14.
Good evening. Jay, something to be said about being around a winning culture. Luke Walton, he won 2 titles with the Lakers as a player. He goes to Golden State, learns from Steve Kerr, wins another championship as an assistant.
And he didn't just learn from Steve Kerr. He also learned from guys like Ron Adams and Mike Brown. Mike Brown once coached the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's been a head coach
Welcome inside Oracle Arena. I'm Ed Cohen with the former Chicago Bulls guard Jay Williams. And Jay, next year, the Warriors will move across the bay to San Francisco. Jay, something to be said about being around a winning culture. Luke Walton, he won 2 titles with the Lakers as a player. He goes to Golden State, learns from Steve Kerr, wins another championship as an assistant.
And he didn't just learn from Steve Kerr. He also learned from guys like Ron Adams and Mike Brown. Mike Brown once coached the Cleveland Cavaliers. He's been a head coach for multiple years in the NBA. And then Ron Adams might be the secret spice to the best meal there is. This man coached for decades and also was an assistant coach with Phil Jackson for multiple years while the Bulls won a multitude of championships.
Stein powers it through.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
If LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A., that means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
And throws it down.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Knocked loose. Warriors have it. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Lakers ball. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Knocked loose.
Defense, let's go.
4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Across the timeline comes James. They're down 3. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
And a nice finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
The pass taken away by the Lakers. From long range. Had to rush that one, and it's no good. That one's going to be out of bounds. Possession lies with Golden State. Stuffs it down with authority.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
goes down. Well done.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
That's me.
Anthony Davis. Huge block.
Pick up, pick up, pick up.
Curling inside, drove the lane, and finished drawing at the hoop on that one. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
Steve Kerr will change it up. And they call the foul. Felt the breeze there, Jay.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Substitution being made in this one. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Curry. Yes, give the advantage to the shooter. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer, always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
And Steph, he can make that shot with his eyes closed. Wide open, knocks down the three. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just in just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do. Splash is enough for him to explode.
Yes, and the foul, and a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Got it at the line. Curry. Oh, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team. He has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Flushes it home. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Ah, Steph Curry looking good. 4 for 5.
Oh, the defense has to be so deflated on this one. You played great D for 23 seconds.
Lets it fly from long range. Jay, I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that.
How's that for a start? 14 points in this first quarter as he knocks down the three.
And look, I know this requires great conditioning on the defensive part, but you have to start denying him the ball. Make him catch the ball further away from the basket.
I got ball, I got ball. I got something for him. I got him, I got him.
Curry had to force that one, but it's no good. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
It's Steph at the controls. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
That's called a heat check right there. Surprised he missed that one. That was an open look. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. He got it off in time, but that shot no good. Curry. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
Man, he barely got that one off before the shot clock expired.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2 3-point ball game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs.
Subbing in for Los Angeles, number 9, Rajon Rondo.
That's out. Last touch by Draymond Green. Stuffs it down with authority. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Caldwell Pope had to rush that one, and it's no good. Layup's good at the buzzer. Nice finish to this first quarter. One quarter in the books, and Jay, naturally, both coaches wanted to get more stops. But, boy, was that fun to watch.
Yeah, I got to hedge the bet because I got to talk to the defense right now. You have to actually play defense on people to stop people in this league.
Count it. And the foul. He's going to the line for a free throw.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Free throw is good to cap off the three-point play. And the lead is down to 3. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen.
Cut it. Cut it.
Nothing going here on that drive. Knocked loose. That's going to get out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Green. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for 3.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Had to force that one, but it's no good.
Give me stats. I'm coming. Give me stats.
Trying to cash in. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
And the three-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
Klay Thompson. He's 2 for 2 now.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Davis Buries it. It's a three.
Great shot by the offense. But the defense, you can't afford to collapse off that penetration. I'd rather a team take a tough two than a wide open three.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Los Angeles, they have it. Fires the three, and he was forced into taking that one. It's no good. For three, buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Oh, can't miss those.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. 2 for 2 on that trip.
Here we go. I got him.
LeBron James snatching it out of the air. Curry, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Let it fly.
Green knocks it down.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
LeBron James trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw good as he finishes off the three-point play. That shaves the deficit down to 10. Beyond the arc for 3. He got it off in time, but that shot no good.
I got ball. I got ball. I got ball. Watch that cutter, 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 cutter.
Drive here, but the shot stays out. JaVale McGee with a piece. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Free throw up and good as they open things up to a 13-point lead.
Yep, I got ball. I got ball. I got ball.
Stuffs it down with authority. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
JaVale McGee sends it away. Here's the three. It's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Oh, they called a foul, Jay.
A simple touch foul.
52, Andrew Wiggins. That's his third personal foul. Team foul number 4. Golden State Warriors are at the limit.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Anthony Davis rejects it. Oh, blocked away. And a whistle.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 2.
Curry had to rush that one, and it's no good.
2 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
And they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Warriors have the basketball.
I got ball.
LeBron James with the block. Green had made his first couple, but he misses there. Knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
He throws it down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Here's a chance from long range. Where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Cruises inside for 2.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Curry to bring it up. The lead is 11. Has a chance. Jumper's good. James. LeBron James. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Count the basket inside.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Good. A 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. That'll do it for the first half. The Warriors enjoying some breathing room right now.
Thanks, Ed. The Warriors have a comfortable lead at the halfway mark. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Lakers able to find an offensive flow in the opening half. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Game track. Assists.
The Los Angeles Lakers are struggling to move the ball and create good looks for each other. What makes it worse is their opponent isn't having nearly the same problem.
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second